today, the buyer is in control. Companies don't conduct a sales process. Their job is to meet the buyer's needs. That's a huge transformation driven by things like the way Amazon has changed buying, and the web and social media and all those things that have changed. And we think that that transformation has really created an opportunity to build a business that supports that new world where the buyer is in control and where marketing and sales need to collaborate to generate revenue. And so what we're all about is really that business process of how do you, as a marketing department, cast a wide web to meet and start to engage with prospective buyers. How do you catch them and rope them in? And then how do you stay engaged with them? And that's all about meeting their research needs, meeting their information needs, and building a relationship with that buyer. So we help companies do that at scale so that they get to know and meet their buyers. And so we're able to put in front of the salesperson actionable, immediate information that says, you should call Sue at this company and not Joe at that company because Sue's more engaged. And if you do that, sales will make more money. And that's ultimately what we support, is an entire end-to-end process of getting buyers from the day you meet them as the great unknown to the day you actually prioritize and sell to them in the sales organization. You have to design the programs, you need to conduct them, and typically the way that marketing takes place today is the content-driven marketing. And so the process is often, really challenged by, creating the art of marketing, the ideas, the compelling messages, the content that really drives forward. What we've seen with other products in this space was that the mechanics kept getting in the way. It kept being, I need a programmer to build the marketing programs. What you really want is to get that out of the way and let marketers really do what they do best, which is create creative, compelling messages. So we're all about bringing ease of use to the mechanics of the system so that marketers can really engage in this very interesting and hard and creative process that really is where people make a difference. We're all about trying to really understand how to say something relevant to the market and then be really good at repurposing all of that thought leadership and all of that information into in an integrated way across a variety of channels. Marketo is, again, I like to sort of use the term the orchestra conductor. It's the engine that's helping us grab onto all that content and deploy it at various points of interaction. To understand when somebody downloads a piece of our thought leadership from the website, to push it out in an email, to respond to a tweet, to deliver it to the salesperson at their desk so that they can use it as part of the sales cycle. So Marketo's the engine to translate that content ultimately into action. I think we're really the system of record for the buyer, in some sense. So it's not really just all of marketing. The product today, about 90% of our customers and 95% of our customers also use Salesforce.com. And one of the really great things about the product is how Marketo and Salesforce just fit together seamlessly so that they really form a single database of record. So in some ways we are an accessory to Salesforce, but what we have is this really deep data set of all the buyer's behaviors and engagements and interactions. So we're able to look at each buyer and understand, have they been to the website, have they tweeted, have they been to a trade show, have they been to a webinar, have they talked to a salesperson? And that data set is ultimately what we use with our analytics to help the salespeople understand who's hot and who's not. So from the perspective of buyer behavior, we are the customer's database of record, and that's an incredibly valuable and important data set that we help our customers gather and create and manage.